But we are doing another boot camp just from all the feedback we got from this first one we just did like 3 weeks ago. We were super excited, like from the results that we were seeing people have, and just like, oh, now I understand this in a new light, just because like we kind of talked about it in a different way. So taking that feedback and even making that much better, we think this next boot camp we're going to do is really going to help open up people's eyes to the way that you can get things done. We always talk about like, this is our system and we just want you to take it, or this is our process and we want you to take it and turn it into your system. I think we've figured out an even better way of doing that, of showing you guys, okay, here's the steps that you can follow. Do this. If you hate it, then you at least know like you hate the way that we do things, and you can adapt it to something that you'll enjoy. That's been a really big thing. But just to, again, 2019 is all about taking action. That's really what that boot camp is built around, is getting you to take action, get those shirts up, figure out how to do art. It doesn't have to be this magical thing that Nate does on his computer. I show how everybody can do art. Steven shows how everybody can do keywords, and then just being disciplined enough to get that done, and figuring out a few tips and tricks we show around along the way to speed that whole process up.
Yeah, the boot camp is pretty much just like Nathaniel said, our process, different strategies, different ways that we are able to, you always say it in the art side,
demystify?
No, not multiply, but
scale
the business. And I guess that was something that I always overlooked, because coming from the keyword side, it's very easy for me to scale out the landing zones, the keywords. But then when Nathaniel shows it in art form, that's when everybody starts to like, oh, things start clicking. So the boot camp is, like Nathaniel said, our process to help you create your system. It's different strategies, different ways of how we look at things, but we just want to kind of, the guideline of what we've been doing is we want to get you 50 shirts in kind of the 5 days, even though the boot camp is a week. We try to show you guys how to do it in that short time frame, and how to scale a lot of that stuff to even make a lot more than 50 shirts in that 5 days.
Yeah, we make it as simple to understand as possible, but that doesn't mean that you can only list 50 shirts. Like, you can definitely go above and beyond, especially with, like Steven said, the scalable tactics that we're showing. We try to just make it so that you can get those things done, but hopefully the week after that you continue doing those steps and getting shirts up. Even if you were to do 50 a week, I know a lot of people would be happy with listing 200 shirts a month, and whatever time that they allow them to do that. But I think it's a very reasonable thing to do, especially once you have the system in place and you know which steps to take.